Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. It's Bill here with Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, and you're watching Afternoon Delight. And goodness gracious, the chat just filled up quickly today, even before the show started. And everything's moving slow over here on my screen as I try to scroll up so I can say hello to everyone who is here. Radical Mom, a patron of mine now. She's my newest Patreon. Thank you for joining Patreon, Mary Atwell. His very first, the Rickster came in and he said he was first, but he wasn't. Hi, Rickster. Good to see you, Pop Actor. And boom, 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 boom. Toy Mama's here. Good to see you, Christina. And moving on down, Shaitan's Hammer is here. Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, sir. Moving on down, let's see who else showed up. A lot of chatting going on. There's Mike Fee. Good to see you, Master Mike. And George Valentine and Figuratively Speaking are in. And John at Figuratively Speaking will be out of the hospital tomorrow at 8 a.m. We are praying for you, sir. George says he's going to be frying some chicken. And then here's General Lax Sivrak joining us as well. And Sue Studio. Good to see everyone. So thank you guys for being here for a little bit of Afternoon Delight. Let me know how I sound and make sure that my sound is doing good. And we'll get right into things. So I've got a mystery box over here from the Big Bad Toy Store. I went ahead and released my pile of loot, and we shall see what is in that pile of loot. Hey, Gilster37. Hey, Bill, Fantastic Universe. Good to see you. Mega Demon collects. Mega Dan collects this time. Okay, yo, everyone. I think Mega Dan may be Mega Demon. Are you Mega Demon? Oh, Music Fan 88. You can relax now because Jeff is here. All right. Richter says, I'm nervous now that Jeff is here. Why? Why? Why would you be nervous? Tell us why you're nervous. And hello, everyone in the Weirdo Fantastic Universe, says Gilster37. All right. So it's good to see everyone here. 5x5. Thank you. Thank you there, Lex Sivrak, letting me know that everything sounds good. And so is Mary. Very good. So we got a box over here from Big Bad Toy Store, and I have a couple of announcements I want. And the very first one that I want to make is that as of today, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures has reached the goal that we've been working on for the last 2.5 years. Thank you, Sue Studio, for that super chat. Look at that. Thank you for your donation of $2. $2 super chat from Sue Studio. Yes, we have reached 1,000 subscribers as of today. This channel is now in the ad sharing partnership program with YouTube, and that doesn't mean that we're going to stop doing what we do. It means we've only just begun. So one goal that I've been looking forward to reaching has been reached. Let me get my camera going right because it's the frame rate's gone crazy on. Get it back up again. Now, come on up. There we go. That's better. All right. Congratulations. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes. 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 We finally got it. Bill is even more relaxed now that Jeff is here. Yeah. I'm the first one to super chat today. Yes. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, we finally got that first. Well, actually, that second goal. The first goal was to get monetized in the first place. So it's taken me a year from that to get to this point. So it's been about 2.5 years since I decided to make this channel into what it is, and there we go. So we're gonna continue working hard. We're gonna continue doing our live streams. We're gonna continue doing different stuff like wrestling on the weekends, on Fridays. Speaking of which, we have a big wrestling event coming up in Coldwater, Mississippi at the Shrine Club. It's called Fallout. Crossroads Wrestling will be once again there on September the 28th. And bell rings at 7 o'clock p.m. and I plan to be there. So that is my goal, is to come in and watch that wrestling and maybe get a few things on film for you guys. So there you go. All right. The Epic Sunday stream was epic. Yes, it was. And I think that the Sunday stream had a lot to do with us getting our goals reached. It really helped in viewing hours as well. So that was a great thing. Yes, thank you, Gilster, for the congratulations. Thanks to me, I will send you the first bill, Bill. Thanks, Rickster. I appreciate that, man. Congratulations from Lack Sivrak. Very good. Congratulations. Yes, yes. Well, thank you, Mega Dan. I appreciate that as well. And Rickster says, congrats, Bill. You deserved it. Thank you. And oh my goodness, Boba Hicks. When you watch the replay of this, look at what Sue Studio has done. She's giving you a membership to the channel. You are so generous. I have some of the most generous followers here at Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. It always amazes me that people do these things and are so generous. And thank you so much. So check it out. Boba Hicks has become a new member of the channel. He's already been working with Patreon with me, but now he has access to the member-only stuff that's right here on YouTube. So congratulations to Boba Hicks. And All Music Fan 88 Jeff has given me a super chat. Congrats, Bill. Keep it up. Rising more. Thank you so much. Look at there, and right there above me, it's right there is an overlay as well. Thank you, Jeff, for that super chat. That is so wonderful. And let's celebrate there. That's his third super chat here on our stream. So let's all celebrate that as well. We appreciate that. And I'm gonna give him a little reply here in the super chat, so I can reply to him and say, thank you, sir. There we go. And Jonzer needs to be applauded too, for the 1,000. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Mary, for also giving us a super chat here. Look at that, a Canadian $5 super chat from Mary. It's a little super sticker of a little man, and he's got little hearts in his eyes. I love that. All right, thank you so much. And Jonzer needs to be applauded too for the 1,000. Well, yes, he does. As a matter of fact, let's bring him on in.
What's up, everybody? It's Jonzer, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this!
Congrats on the 1,000 subs. Thank you, Jonzer. I appreciate
that.
For
he's a golly good fellow, which nobody can deny. I knew you'd make it, my friend. I knew you'd make it.
Yeah.
I never had a doubt.
I never had a doubt either, to be honest with you. Let's see, Jeff, a rebate coupon for Bill, LOL. And Gilster again, Bill, congratulations on the 1,000 subs. Thank you so much. And I appreciate everybody. Let's fucking do this, says like Sivrak. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, Jonzer texts me earlier today after he found out that I got 1,000 subs. And yes, I know I'm frozen on the screen, but my frame rate is all shitty because of the way OBS is doing me tonight. But anyway, he texts me and he says, I knew that you would get it once you got back to work and stopped obsessing over your numbers. I didn't answer him immediately, but I'm going to answer him right now. Dude, I never stopped obsessing over those fucking numbers. And if it wasn't for my obsession with those numbers, I probably wouldn't be where we are right now.
I knew that when I sent it, but the thing was, you stopped talking about it, and that not that I minded. It just to me that was so tedious. Like, oh, I got to 982. Oh, now I'm back down to 981. Oh, now I'm at 983. The 981 again, and it was like, bro, when you hit 1,000, tell me. Like we'll get there. I ain't worried about it. But Bill, I knew if you stayed the course, you kept putting out quality content, it was inevitable. You were too close for it not to happen.
Yeah, I learned something a long time ago, and it is this. Hey, OBS, woohoo! Congrats, Bill. Yeah, thank you, baby. It's been a long haul, but we got here. I learned something a long time ago, and that was this: in order to gain subs, you have to produce content. And I mean,
what?
Yes.
How am I doing it?
Actually release videos. I'm talking about standalone videos, not live streams, but standalone videos. Yes, that epic live stream marathon that I did on Sunday, that with the TV thing, that probably did generate a lot of the last few subs that I got. I know it got me a lot of new watchers, but here's the thing. That's an anomaly. That's an outlier. Okay. Any of the people that really know what they're doing and how to get this YouTube stuff going, they already know that in order to gain subscribers, you have to produce some sort of content that people want to watch. Now,
Right.
yes, people will watch your live streams, but the people who watch your live streams are the people that are here contributing to this live chat right now, the people who support the channel and have been supporting the channel all along. Everybody in here knows me, and everybody in here knows what the channel's about. But the subscribers that I've gotten the last few days don't. Why would they watch a live stream of mine if they haven't already watched some content of mine to bring them into the live stream? Does that make sense, Jonzer?
No, it does. And you hit the nail right on the head, Bill. You have to produce content. Now, there's also more than one way to skin a cat. I've been gaining more subscribers producing shorts than I have. But to be fair, I probably haven't produced a long form video in 3-4 months. I need to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, and there's nothing wrong with gaining subscribers through shorts. And hey, Mike Fee just got 1,000 views on one of his shorts here recently.
Nice.
And there's nothing wrong with shorts, and you can make a little money with shorts. Not much, but you can. It's not nearly as much as you would off the ad revenue off of these, and it ain't much either, to be honest with you. But here's the thing about shorts: if you want to be a shorts creator, be a shorts creator. If you want to be a long form video creator, be a long form video creator. Now, yes, you can funnel people into your long form videos now with shorts, with the ability to link a short to a video. They just added that function in recently.
And I've been making good use of it.
Yes, please do. Rickster, OBS, you deserve 1,000 kisses from me. Good luck with that, buddy. Produced, edited content is key and brings people back and gets repeat views. Yes. Right. Evergreen content does that as well. You need to have something that people want to watch again and again and again. Toy hunts get me lots of views, and they usually perform 1 out of 10 when I release them, especially when I do them as a premiere. But they don't get repeat views. Why? Because after a month or two, that toy hunt video is old news. It's nothing exciting about watching somebody get toys that we already see in the stores, right?
Well, and a lot of the times that can be said too for the action figure content. You'll notice when somebody gets one and they're first to it, their video blows up big. But then the longer that action figure has been out, it's the law of diminishing returns. If you weren't in the first month of that, the interest has waned.
But if you're a channel like mine, you can defeat that, because you can always do a video where you review a vintage toy.
Right, that's true.
And I did that recently when I did a review of the original Superpower Superman action figure. That video did quite well. It did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. Did it make 1 out of 10? No, but it did make the top 5.
Yeah, my Dick Tracy, where I did the old Dick Tracy car, that did well.
Yeah.
Because it's an old Dick Tracy car.
And
they don't
and
make
some
those
people, there are people out there, and I've encountered them. They don't care how many times they watch a video that is a video about a particular vintage toy. Let's just say the vintage Man-at-Arms figure, for example. They may search YouTube for that toy to see who's reviewing it, vintage Man-at-Arms, and they'll watch every person's video that has a video on that toy, because each person has a unique perspective.
That's true.
Oh, thank you. My wife just gave me a piece of cheese.
No, that's true. And I even pointed out many moons ago that, when we all do our toy reviews, we're all basically of, B version of Pixel Dan, or even a D version of Pixel Dan, sometimes. And we can't be Pixel Dan, but also Pixel Dan can't say what we're thinking or what we're going to say. And if we could lean into our own perspective or our own unique history with the piece, then we add something to the video that he didn't have.
Well, yes, cheese is great, Mike, and it's really great when it's on a nice, freshly made hamburger. But here's the thing. Like you said before, people also watch because they want to see someone's unique perspective. Now, here's something that I'm going to put a bug on you about. Studio just did it again. He's gifted someone else a membership to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Thank you, Studio. You're so sweet. She just gave John a membership to the channel.
That was very sweet of you.
Oh my word, yeah. All right, so I get to look at my supper. Yeah, and supper. So yeah, I'm gonna put a bug on you. Some of the greatest videos that you ever made back last year were when you would review a He-Man action figure, and you would tell me the story about little Jonzer playing with that action figure, and how he found that action figure, and how that action figure came into his life. I would watch that over and over again. Those kinds of videos that you've made are just precious. And I would like to see you do more of those. And whether you do or not, that's on you. But I'm telling you what I would like to see. What do you guys think?
I appreciate that. And quite honestly, those were fun to make, because they were I don't know, heartwarming to me to look back. They were fun to do.
And Rick, as much as we give you hell, man, you are our buddy, and you are our friend, and you're our pal, and I love you, brother. He says, this is the place to be, honestly. I like Mike, Jeff, Cobb, the Hebrew Show, but this is the one that wins my heart.
I appreciate that, Rick.
So yeah, and we love every one of you guys. You guys actually, you guys in the chat tonight, live chat, you guys are the ones that make this show, not just me and Jonzer. I mean, we try to produce content that you like to watch, but goodness gracious, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't know what to produce for you to watch. Watching you guys interact with each other
it's
in
the
the
folks
live
in the
chat
that keeps me coming back. if I'm being honest. It's the folks in the chat that keeps me coming back.
And they think you're precious as well, Jonzer.
Oh, I appreciate that.
It's a trifecta of memberships, says Susudio. And Richter says that love the wrestling topics on Figuratively Speaking show. Keep that up. Yeah, and we're going to have to get Figuratively Speaking once he gets back on his feet and give him a chance to recover good. He's going to get back on here and get back in the swing of things. So I see you guys gave me hell, especially my grandma died and all. Well, you know, if your grandmother died, then my condolences to you on that. But you know, you act awful suspicious sometimes, and you have knowledge of things that only a culprit would know sometimes. So it I don't know. It just makes me suspicious. It also makes Inspector Jonzer come out of the woodwork when you start doing that.
Agreed.
George Valentine says, I'm happy I found you guys. I have so much fun. Well, we have fun having you here, sir, and I'm glad that you found us. And it's been a long haul. Like Sivrak is showing me a guitar icon. I don't know if he thinks he wants me to play some music or not, or is that a violin? Oh, he's playing violin music. Okay. My package will be coming to you soon. I'm on vacation right now having a blast. Well, you enjoy your vacation, sir.
Where are you at? If you don't mind me asking.
Are you asking
where are you vacationing?
Yeah, there we go. And thank you, Radical Mom, and All Music says Figuratively Speaking. Gilster says, I can't be here all the time. I enjoy your replays. When it's time to be creative, we all know there isn't crap on TV. Absolutely, dude. There isn't a damn thing on TV anymore. Did anyone even attempt to watch the presidential debate? I did not. I caught you watched all that shit. I watched the highlights of it over on Jeremy's The Quartering.
I'm going to give you a quick recap because we don't like to do politics over here. So I'm not going to be political, but I am going to tell you my take on it because I watched that entire nonsensical thing.
Okay.
Firstly and foremostly, I don't think Donald Trump was supposed to debate 3 people. He was only supposed to debate 1, but that was kind of how it went. But even though they were definitely 3-on-1ing him and fact-checking his nonsensical crap while letting all her nonsensical crap slide without problem, I would say that she performed better than most expected her to. And if you had to declare a winner, I'd have to say it was her. But it was the equivalent of winning a 3-on-1 fight and you were part of the 3.
Well, it also helps when you have some earrings.
Yeah, it might be microphones that where people can tell you
they're actually earpieces, so you're being fed information. I mean, it was all over.
Yeah, that lady couldn't form a complete sentence to save her life. Everything she did was word salad. Now all of a sudden she's on point, and they're setting up, working wiffle balls, and she's knocking them out of the park. But unfortunately, Trump's never had a problem with speaking. Trump's biggest problem is speaking too much and saying too much and not shutting up enough. And so he got in his own way, and then that was what it was. So I give that debate an F-.
Well, if all indications are correct, he said that he will not debate her anymore. He's through. And
well, he thinks he won.
Well, yeah. He. I didn't see this. I just saw the picture of it. Black Phoenix. This is a politics-free zone. Shh. All I saw was that he posted over on Truth Social. That's his equivalent of X. He said that what happens when a boxer loses his championship title? He always comes back begging for a rematch. And he aimed that directly at her, cause that's the first thing out of her mind was, "Come on, let's do another debate."
Yeah, well, here's my thing. Like anybody that went into this debate that was inclined to vote for Donald Trump is still going to vote for Donald Trump. Anybody that went into that debate inclined to vote for Kamala Harris is still going to vote for Kamala Harris. And anybody that was undecided, well, you tell me what you saw in that nonsense and you go whatever way you think is right.
Nightwing is telling you, Jonzer, that he is in Florida. Well, you soak up some of that good old sun there.
There you go. Enjoy that. Watch out for gators.
And Alex is here. I haven't seen you in a while, Alex. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Rickster says, save your pets, Mike. Mike lives in Ohio where the pets are in danger. So,
what made him say such a stupid ass thing? Even if that is true.
All right, this is a thing, Jonzer. This is a thing. Now, it's some debate over whether there's any credibility to this or not, but apparently there is a place called Springfield, Ohio, and a whole plane load or 2 or 3 plane loads of Haitians were dumped into there by the Democrats. And these Haitians,
they've been doing it for years. Yeah,
these Haitians, their eating habits are a little bit different from ours. They go down to the park downtown where there's pet ducks and geese floating around on the water for us to. These animals, of course, are desensitized to humans because humans feed them, right? So they'll walk right up to you. Well, when they walk right up to the Haitians grab them by the neck and wring their neck and take them home and eat them.
Yeah, why not? He's hungry. There's a critter. Eat it. I get it.
Same thing with the apparently pets like dogs and cats. This has been going on there, and people have been reporting it to the news media and to the police forces. Now, according to one administrator in Springfield, Ohio, they have no evidence of this happening in spite of the fact that people have been reporting it over and over and over again. This person's a Democrat, by the way.
Here's I'm going to cut right to the end of this race. How did that moderator know ahead of time that Trump was going to say that, and then she was going to fact check that right then, right there? But then you already hear Kamala say the same that we already know have been debunked, lies about the good people on both sides thing. And what police officer died on January 6th? 0. She said that, and nobody corrected her. They let that ride. But Trump can't say something that someone else said, and they have to say, well, this guy says it didn't happen. Come on. They picked the table up and tilted it. That was plain for everybody to see.
According to Lack Sivrak, he catches the pet ducks from the park every Christmas. He says he feeds them corn all year long so they'll be plump for Christmas dinner. Knowing Lack Sivrak, who wrestles bears for fun, I believe that.
The point is, it doesn't matter if it's actually happening or it isn't. It's being reported. And he said it's being reported. And then who is this moderator to turn around and debate him back?
Well,
if they're supposed to be sitting there playing referee.
Shaitan's Hammer says the Attorney General in Ohio says it is happening.
And see, that's the thing. Like I said, everybody is going to vote for who they're going to vote for anyway. I don't know if there's a dumbass thing he can say or a dumbass thing she can say that's going to turn anyone away that was already headed that way anyway.
Well, we most of the people that we're preaching to are the choir. I don't know if there's anybody here who is on the fence about this. And some people don't give two shits.
It doesn't. Here's all I want to say. Let's drop politics like a rock. But I just want to say this: I don't care who you're voting for. You're still my friend.
That's a down truth. And I don't care who you're voting for. Go vote. For God's sake, don't not vote. Of course, our Canadian friends can't vote down here. So sorry for that. And I'm sorry that you have Gary Trudeau up there. But yeah, debates are not for the voter. They are to make clips for donors.
I wouldn't doubt if they could get a mail-in ballot and fill it out in Canada and mail it here, and they'll put it in.
Dog is okay. Cat's not tasty at all unless your Chinese neighbor cooks them. Horse is okay, but donkey is primo. I would think the cat would be a little stringy. You know, they should take cat guts to make violins. Strings. And you got.
I remember getting tacos in Mexico. Folks would be all like, "Oh man, you don't want to eat those tacos in Mexico." That
Dude, I already told you about the most authentic, tasty Mexican hot tamales that there ever was sold here in Mississippi, didn't I? Oh yeah, the place called Tutwiler, Mississippi. There used to be a man. He sold authentic Mexican hot tamales, and you get them, and they would come in a coffee can, hot tamales, wrapped up in corn husks. You take them home and eat them up, and they taste yummy. And they arrested him and put him out of business because the meat in those hot tamales turned out to be canines.
No, that's terrible. I don't know. I was eating my taco in Mexico, and they were telling me, "Oh, it could be a rat, it could be a dog, it could be, you know, whatever." And I was like, "Well, whatever. That's good rat.
Yeah,
thing's delicious." But I will have to say too about politics. Dr. Octopus says it does not matter who you vote for, because soon I will take over the world, and you will all bow to my genius.
I like that Dr. Octopus figure. I'm curious to see if what I think is in this big bad toy box is in that box. Let's get over here and pull up the toy cam here. As you can see, Jonzer has joined me here on screen with the toy cam so he can enjoy the fun. Jeff says that he got his Lady Slither figure today. Well, congratulations. I hope you enjoy that Lady Slither figure. Do they not hunt geese in Canada? Well, I know that Canadian geese are an protected species here where I live. We talking about cat eating. One woman in Ohio was arrested for animal cruelty for eating a cat. She's an American citizen born in Ohio. It doesn't take a lot of time to verify this stuff. Thank you, dear Gojatron. I believe everything Gojatron says because he is a top-notch individual who has his finger on the pulse of everything. And I like duck, says Susudio. I'm not a big fan of duck meat. It's all brown. It's all dark meat on a duck. You don't have any white meat on a duck.
Never had duck, but I've heard it's a difficult thing to cook right.
Mm-hmm. And I haven't ever eaten a skunk there, Susudio. But if you have, let me know how they taste because I really don't know. Geeses are everywhere. They come in hundreds on the highways in Ottawa. Canadian geese, fair game in Alaska. We hunt them twice a year. And Radical Mom has never had duck before. I know what Wimpy used to say. Come over to my house for a duck dinner. You bring the duck.
Right.
Wild duck is my favorite thing to eat, says Lack. Well, wild food has a different taste from domesticated stuff, for reals. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
He was mentioned in the comments, so he flew by.
Yeah, and like Sivrak says, love juicy dark meat, white meat, it's too dry. Well, the dark meat has more flavor than the white meat. We already know that. Duck breast with orange sauce, but you need to cook it right to get it crispy. Heard about the animal eating for years. Skunk tastes better than they smell, says figuratively speaking. That sounds like experience talking there, Jonzer. Ottawa, I was there before. Lots there. Duck is awful if it's overcooked. I can believe that too. Well, I'm going to pull out this dangerous implement here, Jonzer, so that I can get into that box.
You be careful, my friend. You be very, very careful.
Now,
don't be getting blood all over your dinner.
Toys was so happy to bring me this lovely dish here. See if I can get it on camera here where you can see it. of food here, so I'm going to have to take this into the kitchen and eat that later, probably cold. And you sing to him or something while I do that, and I'll come back and open this box.
Well, Bill's putting away his dinner that his lovely wife prepared for him that he's not going to eat. I will entertain you in my best fashion in this small little window in the corner. So, as you saw, I had a little Spidey man. He's a swing and a web, and he sighs, catches these just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Beep, beep, beep. And yeah, I've been messing around with these Marvel Legends. Got this Doc Octopus. He's been a lot of fun. I'm really proud of this one. Reminds me of the old school comic book there. I like that guy. So, having a lot of fun with him. I got J. Jonah Jameson coming in the mail. Pretty happy about that. I see Bill's hands, so I think he has returned.
I'm busy over here opening the box while you were singing. Speaking of J. Jonah Jameson, I know that this is harvest season and you're quite busy over there at the place where you work. And I'm hoping, and I've got the icon up there now for it. I'm hoping that we're going to have a weekend show this weekend because late night's already been set up. We had it set up for last weekend, and something came up and Jonzer wasn't able to make it. And so, since the show was going to be all about Spider-Man and company, and Jonzer was going to talk about that, I decided to reschedule that and not have it, and we did something else instead. But I'm getting the box open here, and you put this box over here so that I can show each and everything in it on camera as I pull it out of the box. So first of all, Big Bad Toy Store, they really do wrap their stuff up so that it comes in pristine shape because they give us all this wonderful bubble wrap here, which I'm going to save this bubble wrap because I may need it for it later. So what's first in the box? Cartoon Collection Evil Lyn.
Nice.
She's been sitting around in that particular loot pile for quite some time, and I've been waiting for some more things to arrive to justify releasing this loot pile, if that makes sense there, Jonzer.
Yeah, I like the color scheme on this one. I'm tempted to get this one. I haven't been buying a lot of the cartoon collection ones, but this one looks like a safe bet.
Now, the only other cartoon collection that I have besides Cringer and Adam is T-Lock. So, you know, I've been quite selective on what I'm getting, but she does come with a shaping style. If you're into such things.
See, I picked up a lot of the cartoon collection, but just to flip, to take to my con or to sell or to have inventory, because I famously got them on clearance at Walmart.
Right, and I probably should have picked up He-Man and Skeletor just to have He-Man and Skeletor, but I didn't. I figured
they're still available, Big Bad. I think they're still available at Mattel.com too.
I would think that they would be available for quite some time. Well, I would imagine they were overproduced. Now, you guys may famously know that I was unable to secure the Wave 8 pack from McFarlane Toys when they were first put out. So I had to resort to Big Bad Toy Store. But then they were re-released on McFarlane's site, and I ordered them and they came immediately, and I had them on the show recently. Well, a couple of figures from that particular wave from Big Bad actually came into my box. The other figures did not. And I was still waiting on them to come in. Well, when I got the McFarlane figures, I canceled the order on the rest of them, but I did get 2 of them in. So the second big announcement on the show right here, right now, is that here in a few weeks we will do a giveaway of these two figures on the show. We will either do Wheel of Fortune or we'll do duck races, maybe even do both. And here's the way we're going to do this. I'm going to release a video telling you about the giveaway. If you are already a member of the channel, any tier, whether it be basic supporter all the way to the adventure team, which I don't have any adventure team members, either on Patreon or here on YouTube, you're automatically entered into the contest. Okay? If you are just a subscriber, on the standalone video when it releases, you will comment on that video and say, I'm in, or I want to be in. And I will put you into the contest. And the way we'll do this is that whoever wins, you'll contact me by email and tell me what your address is and everything, and I'll send it to you. Some of you guys are already on my mailing list, so I know what yours are, but either way it goes, if you win, let me know and I'll get your stuff to you. There you go. So we got these two figures. Now, last but not least, we're talking Fantastic Four, right? Well, who is a character besides Doctor Doom that you think of when you think of the Fantastic Four?
Silver Surfer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, wow.
So that is
I need to get me that. That looks slick. He's got all the hand portraits, and yeah, that is slick.
We got the Silver Surfer. He comes with a bunch of Kirby Crackle to put on him. That's what that's called, folks. That's called Kirby Crackle. I know you've heard that one before, Jonzer.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like he comes with 4 different hands. He's got a surfboard in there somewhere. Yeah, it's over there beside him. He's got some Kirby Crackle, just so that the Fantastic Four has got the Silver Surfer now. So all I need to do is I need to go to West Virginia, and I need to steal that Galactus figure from my daughter. And then we can play Fantastic Four versus Silver Surfer and Galactus here at the house.
I want that big giant HasLab one, but I think people want like $500 or $1,000 for that thing.
That thing is too fucking big. I think that Build-A-Figure from back when Toy Biz was doing them, that's a perfect size to play with. I'm not talking about. I don't mean for it to be the size that Galactus would actually be if he was playing with these figures. I mean something to play with here at the house. So yeah. Hey Kate Van D, good to see you. I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat because sometimes my featured chat, goes away here, so I have to look up the chat here. I'm looking forward to a good comic stream this weekend from you gentlemen, says Gojitron. So there's some pressure on you there, Jonzer.
If it's at all possible for me to be there Saturday night, I will be there.
All right. I'll check out the new Joker Classic Silver Age by McFarlane Digital A+. All right. Shaitan's Hammer says Evil Lynn's awesome. Need her and Tila. Yes, you do. Clawful is tempting, says Gilster. My Hordak arrived. I'm very pleased. Expect many pictures. I've seen some pictures that you've been releasing. Subscribe to Shaitan's Hammer either on Instagram or here on YouTube. Shaitan, and if you subscribe to him on YouTube, check out his community tab That's where he posts pictures of his toys, and he also posts long narratives that are worth reading about different literary projects that he agrees with and doesn't agree with, and how Dune, the movie, was probably the shittiest movie ever when it came to an adaptation. And he's talking about the new one. So I have been following you on that, Shaitan, and I've been reading with, bated breath for everything that you post on that. Lax Sivrak says Black Manta is cool as fuck. There's Kate Van D saying hi to everyone. And Gilster says The Thing. Shaitan's Hammer says cool. Kate Van D says that's dope. Iceman was the king in '88, says Lack. The studio's Bill, don't let Jonzer near the Silver Surfer or he'll lose one of the hands. Oh dear. Fantastic Four is my all-time favorite, says Mike B. I'm skipping here because I'm kind of going down the list. If I win, Bill, I expect an autograph on the plastic. All right, I'll see if I can handle that for you. Bill, my local comic shop has a HasLab Galactus in their window. Only $600 if you want it. I pass. Kate Van D answering Mike B. I really like them. I hope the new movie is great. Iceman is my favorite of all Alaskans along with Wolverine. Are you tempted by Gojatron there, Jonzer?
Slightly. I really much am. I want one of those, but God, that's a hefty price tag for such a thing. And what I might do is I might just make myself my own Galactus costume and just appear myself as Galactus to play with my figures. There you go.
Okay, so Mike V has the link to Shaitan's Hammer's YouTube up there, and he says he just subscribed himself. Thank you, Mike.
Richter says I've known of him for a while, but I did not know he made content.
He does make content, but it's all mostly in his community tab. He posts pictures and posts in his community tab.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I would if I were you. Jeff says, don't forget my wake up call. Richter says, Jeff, don't forget my wake up call for Demo Man. So he wants the Demo Man. Yes, I did, Sue Studio. We were talking about that. I generally don't do rest in pieces here on the show. Sid Udy died recently. Sid Udy. Sid Udy died. That's Sid Vicious, for those of you who don't know. He died recently as well. I generally don't. We also lost
the voice actor for Splinter on the original Ninja Turtle cartoon.
That's correct. The reason I don't is because most people cover this, and I don't need to. I do know that I care about these people, and I'm sad that they're gone, but generally we don't do that here on the channel unless it's somebody really, really, really dear to my heart. Not that James Earl Jones wasn't, but I mean, everybody's been talking about James Earl Jones ever since he passed. And I'm sad that happened, and we've lost a great man, but, yeah. Moving on down, figuratively speaking, subscribe to Shaitan's Hammer. Shaitan's Hammer says he's pushing for Tubi to get the streaming rights to the Dune miniseries, the one that was on Sci-Fi. That was a good one. Probably one of the most accurate, even though it wasn't accurate either. Probably the most accurate to the book. And I saw that they actually answered you back. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to do anything, but it does mean that they read your comment and they actually wrote him back. So I thought that was very interesting.
That's impressive.
And subscribe to the Hammer as well. Thanks for the subs. There's some puppet videos to be seen too. Yeah, he does puppets. So you and Richter might get along. Richter likes the ventriloquist dummies as well and puppets. And OBS says sign up for Celebrity Death Beeper. I don't need that, but yeah. I don't have to have the Celebrity Death Beeper. I have the majestic one, Bjorn Jorgensen. He takes care of letting me know when people die. Have you noticed that, Jonzer? Yeah, that's. But Bjorn Jorgensen, he's generally on top of things when it comes to folks passing away, especially celebrities, and he generally posts over there in the member only chat, IG chat for members only. That's available.
You run
there.
the risk if you use Facebook for it, because every once in a while you'll get one like I got rest in peace Sylvester Stallone, and then I read the comments.
The fake ones. Yeah, I've seen the. Yeah, I've seen the fake ones over there. It pisses me off. Yes. Shaitan's Hammer is into the hand puppets. He has an orangutan puppet. I think that orangutan puppet has a name. I can't remember what it is. I'm sorry, RJ. I don't remember the name of that puppet, but you've told me the name of that puppet before. Black Phoenix says that he has a Sci-Fi Dune miniseries on DVD, box set, uncut.
I see that.
Cool. Jonzer, did you hear that
yeah,
artist?
I did see that. And when you get somebody that young, you gotta wonder what was going on there. Was he sick? Did he do something stupid? What happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying you think these things. I know with wrestlers you think these things a lot. It's also Salacious.
Well, yeah, I did see that. Made me wonder.
It's also Salacious Rum's birthday today, so happy birthday to our favorite monkey lizard over there. So that kind of gets the main thing out of the way. So when am I going to actually open these packages? Well, you just have to stay tuned to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Next time I run a stream or something, I might just be pulling those open. We don't know. Just made a happy birthday video for Rummy Baby. Well, we'll have to check that out at Lack's page. Put your link up there, Lack, so everybody will know how to get to it. Anyway, yeah. So got a little afternoon delight here, and Jonzer had originally you told me that you weren't going to do this because you were so wore out and tired, but then you said that you probably needed to do this to recharge some batteries.
I be honest with you, I more needed the distraction. Work's been just the bear. It's been stressful and tiring, and I just need to get away, talk to some cool people in the chat, celebrate with my buddy Bill. He got his well-deserved 1,000. I just needed a feel-good moment, and then recharge the battery, go back to swinging the hammer tomorrow.
For the 1,000 subscribers here, they deserve 1,000 Folgers commercials. You're stuck on that Folgers commercial, dude. And see, I played the Folgers commercial for him, but it wasn't the one he wanted. He wanted the one I doctored up for Alex from Christmas. I couldn't find that, but it's in here somewhere, so I'll find it eventually. And the orangutan puppet's name is Roy the Pongo.
Well, there you go.
Mr. Scarface. Are they releasing Scarface and the ventriloquist? Is that what he's talking about?
Oh, it'd be great. That's one of my favorite Batman villains. I think it's very underrated.
He showed up in the Norm Brayfogle era, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. I thought he was really well done in the animated series. I enjoyed that take. Lyric especially found that episode to be very funny, where with the little dummy puppet and they played it off like if it's really alive or if it isn't. And
Uncle Sirius is another puppet, and he only has one eye. You got to get with Rick. Rick's got puppets too, or I know he's got ventriloquist dummies, but I think he's got some puppets too. Reminds me of Surfing with an Alien album cover. Yeah, well, we talked about that before. The studio likes that Silver Surfer figure. That's probably cool. That's probably one of the coolest figures I've got right now in the collection, that Silver Surfer. I want to say,
well,
correct me if I'm wrong, was that figure released recently or was it originally released as a Walgreens exclusive?
I'm going to go with both. Marvel Legends has a tendency to do that. They'll release it as an exclusive, and then later they'll like be a different shade of silver, and they'll put the same thing out.
Yeah, it is a painted figure, folks. That's not vac metal. They don't do vac metal much anymore like they used to. But it is shiny silver. I'll give them that.
Right. I've seen it. I don't know if it's still available, Big Bad, or I've seen it on eBay and I've seen it in different places, and I've been tempted. But again, like to have the Surfer and not have Galactus feels wrong to me.
Like I said, I had the Galactus, but apparently that wasn't my Galactus.
Right. Well, and he's a hard figure to come by. Like if you were to rebuy that Build-A-Figure Galactus, that's probably well over $100.
Well, I remember the me and Sarah, she was a little girl at the time. We were collecting the Marvel Legends when Toy Biz had the license. And that particular wave we had started picking up at Walmart. And she started building the Galactus in it. And I remember very distinctly there was one figure needed to complete that. There's an old Kingpin. But there was one figure we needed to complete that set, and that figure was War Machine. I had to go to eBay to get the War Machine, so I got the War Machine to finish out the figure. So, yeah. And then they all stayed here at the house, and I had a little box that I had them in. And then one day she came back and she collected them all and took them away. And I was very sad. She got the Fantastic Four were all the movie Fantastic Fours, and I think there was a Charles Xavier sitting in his chair and all that shit in it too. She got all that. The best ad for coffee was Chris Farley's skit on SNL when they switched his decaf and he went insane.
Farley was comedic genius, and one thing that the secret to comedy, of course, is to have good timing. And Farley was amazing with his comedic timing.
Gojitron says the Silver Surfer is a reissue. They've been doing that a lot lately for hard to get figures like the Kingpin here and Professor X.
I just recently got on that Professor X, which was only available for like 24 hours, and it was gone. Sold out everywhere. Hasbro, Big Bad.
So, Studio, you're playing with fire here. As long as you don't let Jonzer near the Silver Surfer figure, then you'll have all of his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought that Professor X and the Green Goblin, which is another one that's kind of hard to come by. Well, you can get him in that 2-pack where he's sold with Mary Jane, but
I've got to tell you my favorite Green Goblin scene of them all, and it's from the old '60s Spider-Man cartoon. Green Goblin is on his little goblin glider, blah, 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 and he comes by the jewelry store, and there's all the jewelry in the jewelry store, and he wants to steal all the jewelry. So he parks the goblin glider, and before he goes in the jewelry store, he puts a nickel in the parking meter.
Oh, Jesus. That's great.
I love it. Which he's insane. He would do something like that, right?
It depends on which version of it you'd get. I think at first he was supposed to be a Joker parody, was the idea because of the smiling face. But as they went into it, he was a little more of a maniacal evil leader. But the fun of it, or at least in the Steve Ditko run early, was that he could be anybody. He was a Spider-Man villain. When the story was over, he always got away. He was never caught. He was never unmasked. And you always, if they showed him unmasked, he was in the shadows, and he could be anybody, and that was the fun of him. And then, of course, Stan Lee famously had to do the payoff, and he wanted him to be revealed to be a member of the cast, which Ditko famously said no. If this was real life, he would just be some everyman or somebody you wouldn't know him. And that a lot of people think was the reason why you got the divorce there. And Ditko walked away from the book, and we got John Romita. And hindsight, in time, Stan Lee was absolutely correct. For dramatic effect, he has to be within the cast, you know.
Let's ixnay on the Iron Man spay talk here, because we're encroaching into comic territory here that's going to be fodder for this weekend show.
Sure.
Tease, folks. You got a little tease there about what Jonzer's got in store for you. Now, I kind of know what he wants to talk about, but I know Jonzer well enough to know that once we get started on this, it can go on and on and on. And Rick says that I have permission to show pictures of his puppets and ventriloquist dolls. Thank you. I will do that because I have access to those pictures, sir. You've given me pictures that I can show here. And George Valentine came in with a real good one here a minute ago. He said if we get a Luke Skywalker figure, we won't have to have both hands.
That's actually kind of brilliant.
Nightwing's liking that Kingpin figure. And the nice thing about that Kingpin figure, I think that there's 2 or 3 figures you can make with that if you swap out the heads and do a little bit of jiggery pokery with it. I like that pinky ring.
Yeah, that's fun. And then he's got a other head. I just got my butt whooped by Spider-Man head.
Oh! Somebody done dotted that eye.
Right. I kind of like that one, but not many times you see Kingpin all beat up.
Well, it's getting to be about 8 o'clock here, Jonzer. We've been on, what, an hour now?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to put a poll up here into the chat to see if they want to engage some more, and after that, we'll see how the show goes. Cause let's see, poll. All right, and it's going to be a yes/no poll. Anyone want some music and fun? Question mark. And there's a yes and there's a no. Here the poll starts, and we'll see if they're up for it. We'll see if everybody wants some music and fun. Winner takes all. The big chunky figures are always great. Shaitan's Hammer giving us that big He-Man symbol there. The Maltese cross, the red Maltese cross that He-Man wears on his chest. Like the Kingpin, he's expensive on Amazon. Jonzer loses the head, says OBS. Don't lose your head, Jonzer. Shadow King was the other from the old Build-A-Figure, says Honor You 83. Wilson's wife Vanessa gave him that shiner. Ooh.
Probably.
No Way
He'd just
Farms.
sit there and let her hit him too.
Lex knocked him in the face, says Gilster. Okay. No Way Farms is with us. Engage or enrage. Baha. Did everyone hit the like button on the way in the chat tonight? And Susudio wants some music. Ooh, it looks like music is winning out right now. Let's see. Show me that poll. I want to see. Okay, so 81% say yes and 19% say no. Now, we've had 16 votes. We have about, 20 people in here. So apparently there's some people who are not fond of the music and fun.
I voted no just to troll when they started knocking me about losing my head.
20 watching, 16 likes. That's interesting there, figuratively speaking. Mary says she smashed that like button. Richter says that Jonzer's losing his big old head. Oh no, he lost the green Voltron lion. No Way Farm says, show me the money. All right, well, I'm going to say that everybody wants music and fun. So, it's a democracy here when it comes to that. So there we go. Pull over. I'm opening up the studio mode here. I'm going down and I'm going to give us a nice little set of music and fun. Some of our favorites as well as some new stuff. I know what you like, Jonzer. It will be in there, I guarantee you. So, let's see what we can encounter. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. And because of with the TV, I may have to resize this as it starts, so just bear with me when I do that. I'm going to add in some of our music and fun. I hit the thumbs down button always. Well, thank you, Rickster. Thank you for giving me a little bit of interaction there on my videos, because that's key. That's the key thing, is the interaction. We don't care whether it's thumbs up or thumbs down. And all the haters learned that when they were coming in and doing that to me back at the first part of the year, that I did not give two shits.
Nope.
All right.
Well, we knew who it was that was doing that.
Oh, we did. We absolutely did. I'm gonna give you a goodie one that Rick likes, the one I'm fixing to put up here as well. All right, so we're gonna add another one to that. We're gonna get in one of Jonzer's favorites. And everything I'm putting in here is going to continue to keep my video monetized, folks, because that's one of the things I've got to make sure of now. You guys, I hope you understand. I think Jonzer absolutely understands. Not to say that I won't put a goodie in there every once in a while if I'm so inclined, but we want to try to keep everything on the up and up here. I'm going to add one of these because that's one of everybody's favorites. And I'm going to add one more. And that's going to be for Jonzer, because he has been a wonderful co-host. He's been absolutely 100% part of this show for a long time. And we want to give you some appreciation for that, Jonzer, and know that you are well loved.
I appreciate that, Bill. You do know this whole thing's your fault, though, right? If you would have never texted me on the one live stream you and Grindhead were on and invited me on, that none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah, well, it's what it is, and it worked out for the best, and I'm glad it did. All right, let's catch up to chat real quick before we get down to the music and fun. Lack saying hello to No Way Farms. You to be speaking is giving us some food for thought there. Rickster says Jonzer lost his big old head. Nightwing having some fun there, laughing. Mary says she wants some music. The studio wants Jonzer's hand. I didn't put that in there, but I can. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs down button always. Gilster donated $2 through Superchat. I'm going to give you some shit. Thank you. We love it. The Weird Universe has spoken. I still need Ned Stark with the removable head. Richter says that you pay him. Nightwing's laughing his ass off. No Way Farm says I need glasses. I'm having a hard time reading this live chat. And Sue Studio says that I know what she likes. George Valentine says better safe than sorry. Mike says, you know what I like too. Train. I have no idea what you said about me. Not easy to hear at the funeral home. Dun, 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 dun. Getting old sucks. Don't tell me more about that because I already know, and so does Jonzer because he's aching just as much as I am right now. Why aren't you a member? He has been, and he has also been a Patreon of mine, and he's also been a channel member of mine. And we were swapping $5 bills back and forth for a long time, and we decided to quit doing that.
Yeah.
And Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. Yeah, because funeral homes are notoriously noisy. Bill can't put any more of those hand videos up that Jonzer has copyrighted. Jonzer doesn't have a copyright on that, bro. There's impending litigation, Rick. Okay. Sure there is.
Stick my high-priced lawyer on it.
Yeah, just for that.
You will all be served.
Just for that, Jonzer.
He was going to do it anyway.
Just for that.
Oh no, not the hand video.
They love the hand video, bro. They love it. I'll tell you what.
I actually like the one with the little investigator man.
You want that one in there too? I mean, we'll put in a really massive one here. Oops.
That one's better. I have to admit, it's got the little Jonzer face because I'm looking for you.
Yeah. I like that one too. That one's pretty cool. All right, so we'll add that in there, and we'll also
you could actually just remove both of them. That would be better.
Nope, not happening, man. Not happening. It is almost just absolutely a going thing now that these two videos are going to be in there. So, and I'll play something that everyone loves last, and that will take care of that. Susu says she loved all the hand videos. Oh, so you've actually gone out and watched some of the ones that I did not produce. The best one.
Somebody out there thinks they're a friggin' smartass, and they're gonna get the backhand of these freaking 5 fingers and freaking whack when I find you. And don't think that I won't pay for a plane ticket and show up at your freaking house because I got lots of frequent flyer miles, baby.
Who is this Jeffrey person?
Come to your house for free.
The People's Court. I like to bang the red-headed judge. Give me the hands. A funeral home is a fun place to find dates. Okay, George. Of all the hand videos, I have to say my favorite is the Larry King one.
That one was pretty funny. I have to admit. That made me laugh. And you know what's funny too is I think I've almost become desensitized to this because at first I was extremely agitated, angry, and outraged, and how dare you? And now I'm actually kind of finding them entertaining to some extent. They're getting better. But still, I had a request from this no talent loser hack that's making these things that if they were any kind of video creator or genius or person, they would have made the video with the black scorpion who had stolen my hand. Like, you know, like I'm waiting for this. Show me your skills there, you freaking butthole. Let me see what you got. Black scorpion me, you pig. You're gonna do what I say now. You're gonna make that video because I told you to. I am in control.
I should do one with Jerry Springer. Why would I do one with Jerry Springer? I don't have to. Somebody else will do it for me. All I have to do is just sit here and do what I do. And one of them is just making Jonzer into the Inspector Jonzer, who goes around with his magnifying glass looking for criminals like Rick.
Bill, I got a joke for you.
Okay, go ahead.
How do you confuse a feminist?
How?
Tell her she can't make you a sandwich.
Boom! Here all week, folks. Tip your waiter. Who said it's one person? It could be several people, says the Rickster.
That's just what a guilty person would say.
Yeah, to throw suspicion off themselves. Actually, to be honest with you, Jonzer, I do agree with Rick. I do think we're dealing with more than one person, probably two people. And the reason I say that is because
okay. Let's say I bite on that.
Okay.
Are they working together?
Now that I can't answer, but I can say that there are two different styles of editing that I have detected here.
I think it's one guy. It's lazy editing, and I took my time editing.
Right? Could be. Could be anybody, I guess, and it could be everybody that's in the chat and on screen. Although Jonzer has eliminated me.
I have. Bill is 100% off the list. I actually want to share with the audience why that is, if you don't mind, Bill.
Go right ahead, man. Hold on. Let me highlight you. There.
Okay. Me and Bill talk off air often. In fact, a lot of times before the shows, sometimes me and him are just palling around being friends on camera together, just pre-show, figuring things out and just enjoying each other's company. I will say Bill is probably, actually, no, not probably. Bill is the best friend I have right now, like in my life. Bar none. There's nobody else I spend more time with. There's nobody else I respect more. And there's nobody else that I, you spend your time with who you love. So he's my brother. I love him. He actually told me off air, he said, hey, I want to tell you something. You kind of hurt my feelings. And I said, well, how did I do that? And he says, I really don't have anything to do with this. And I'm telling you, I don't. And it bothered me. You don't believe me. And because of that, a man's word, look you in the eye and say, hey, I didn't do this. And I'm telling you, I didn't do this. That was enough for me. I believe him. So, yeah. I think that honor, loyalty, trust, and belief in a human being being real with you, yeah, he's off the list. 1,000%. Can't be after that. Not possible.
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll add to that. All right, so I have this sense of honor about me. Jonzer has experienced this in the past. It's weird. It may be like supervillain honor. I don't know. The supervillains who do have honor. But one of the things that has been taught to me from the get-go of my life was that we don't have anything in this world except our integrity. That's the only thing. And our job is to maintain that integrity. And I've done so all my whole life, is try to maintain my integrity. I don't tell fibs and stories, and when I do, it's in jest, and you can tell when I'm lying because I will make tales to let you know that this is just a joke or a magic trick or whatever, But when it comes down to the nut cutting, no, I don't do that. And this is a toy chat. I came here for that. All right. Well, we're fixing to have some music and fun. And Rick, we respect you because you are Rickster and you are a fun guy and you entertain us with your entertaining sarcasm and wit. And I think Jonzer will agree with me on that one.
I think Rick is the world's greatest troll. Actually, no, second greatest troll. He's behind Donald Trump, who is the world's greatest troll. Yeah. Rick is the second best troll I've ever seen, where he's constantly just giving everybody crap. And so you have to take Rick with a grain of salt. He likes to flippity the shit. And yeah, that's just what he does.
All right. We've teased it long enough. It's time for the music and fun. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this up I may have to resize the screen while it's playing, but you guys can hear the music either way. So here we go, folks.
Unshaken or rise, can't take me down. They talk but I don't care, living out in their minds. I'm the oil they can't find, rent free it feels fine. I don't give a damn what the haters think, I don't give a damn. I'm living on a break, I don't give a damn. In their heads I stay, I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay. They try but they're lost, I'm a ghost in the night. I'm the endless fight, can't make me go. I smile while they glare, I'm the shadow they see. I'm where they'll always be, but they'll never know. I don't give a damn what the haters think, I don't give a damn. I'm living on a break, I don't give a damn. In their heads I stay, I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay. They try but they're lost, I'm a ghost in the night. I'm the endless fight. Can't make me go. I smile while they glare. I'm the shadow they see. I'm where they'll always be, but they'll never know. But they'll never know. I don't give a damn what the haters think. I don't give a damn. I'm living on the brink. I don't give a damn. In their heads I stay. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay.
All us got that magic touch. Every day she shines so much. Pretty eyes that light the way. Super groovy all the way. Dancing through the city nights. Smiling with her pure delight. Everyone just stops to see. All us closer wild and free. Always groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Every step she takes so light. Polished charm just feels so right. Groovy girl with all her might. Makes the day turn into night. All her lives and people cheer. She spreads joy far and near. With her heart set to the beat. Paula's groove can't be beat. Paula's groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Paula's groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Every step she takes so light. Paula's charm just feels so right. Groovy girl with all her might. Makes the day turn into night. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Inspector Jonzer's on the case. He's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online. Now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list. Can you imagine that? Inspector Jonzer, clueless as can be. blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonzer, not even you. Inspector Jonzer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonzer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees, even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonzer's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down, he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonzer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonzer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Lost it on the floor, action figures hand no more. Crawling low he has to find, bumping all with his behind. On his knees he starts to roam, hairy ass in every home, looking round and spinning there, blood-like figure in the air. Jonzer's lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jonzer's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed, hunting down the piece of plastic. It's a fight so fantastic. In the cracks and under chairs, Jonzer dies without a care. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Jonzer's lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jonzer's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. mission. Find the hand with no omission. Nobody unbound. Oh, oh. Living room, a battlefield. All the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic. It's a fight so fantastic. In the cracks and under chairs, Jonzer dies without a care. This is now his only mission. Find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound. Oh, oh.
Flames are pouring from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entirely just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
All right, we're back. Lot of stuff going on there. I do know one of those songs that you like. It's not going to be played tonight, unfortunately, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me, but I want to keep this video monetized and I want to keep the chat intact on it, so we're not going to play anything that I have to cut out. And there he goes. Motu Jonzer 2 out of 3. One of them bastards is shady. Yeah. I told you, Rick, I'm cleared, says Mary. Like says, just was cleared, Rick, so stick that in your pipe and smoke it. And Susudio says, you had to know it wasn't me. I don't think you have the means. Sounds like my kid. Hey, Sean, you just caught the end of the show, man. Jonzer's got to get up and go to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to keep him up late. Lack cleared. Rickster says that you're guilty as hell, Lack. Maybe, but I don't think so.
Not buying it.
No. There's only one person that's acting fucking
Well,
guilty.
Goji climbed my list a little bit today.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and break the fourth wall on that one, Jonzer. I think that you upped him up the list because he wanted you to, because he said, "Hey, am I not on the list? You got to put me on the list so that I feel official like Rickster." So there, he did it for him because we love.
Well, here's the thing, Goji. As far as the means, he's got that coming out of his ears. The motive I didn't have, but then he gave it up. He gave me the motive.
Every time. MF, LOL. Yeah, I know. But you know what? This one will be on the replay, Jack. And I say that to all the women's. Well, take care, folks. We enjoyed having you guys here. Thank you, everyone, for helping us reach the goal that we've been looking forward to. And Nightwing says, have a great night. Love the book reading to your grandchild, Priceless. Thank you, sir. If that video dropped today. If you haven't had a chance to see that, are you okay there, Jonesy? You're holding something in.
I'm watching the chat and it's killing me.
I gave you a motive, Jonzer. Okay. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the video of me reading,
Hey, you're the second best troll I've ever seen. That's a motive.
8 in the morning, Figuratively Speaking gets released from his hospital prison. We'll be glad to see you back, sir, and get back in the swinging of things. In your top 5, Rick. All right, Mary. You guys you guys don't want me to end the stream. I've got to end the stream, but you guys can keep on chatting if you want to. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We love you all. We'll see you next time right here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. There will be a Friday show, Jonzer or not. Jonzer, you've been put to task about the Saturday show. It's going to be you, so we got to have you on Saturday, man. I know.
I'll let you know when I know, but if I could guarantee it, I'd guarantee it now. But I will say this, if it's at all possible for me to be there, I'll be there.
Absolutely, Alex, and we'll see you next time too, and thanks for dropping in on us. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Congrats again, Bill. Thank you, OBS. We love you all. We'll see you next time on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.